With that, we'll move on to the reason why we're here this evening, the conduct of business. Item A, we have a presentation of a proclamation recognizing outgoing Mayor Franzella. So that seems hard to say. Mayor-elect Bruin.
I need the proclamation. Here it is. Thank you. I had it hidden myself. The proclamation recognizing and expressing appreciation to Mayor Larry Franzella for his service to the residents of San Bruno. Whereas on November 15th, 1999, Larry Franzella assumed the office of Mayor of the City of San Bruno, and he was reelected to 4 additional consecutive terms, serving a total of 10 years as mayor. And whereas Mayor Franzella previously served 2 terms as a city council member for a total of 18 years of service to the San Bruno community. And whereas during his tenure, Mayor Franzella provided strong and effective leadership to the city council and staff. And whereas Mayor Franzella set a high standard for the quality of city services and for the image of the city. And whereas Mayor Franzella led the city council's creation of the vision for the successful redevelopment of the crossing, the site now being completed, and for the continuing revitalization of the community's downtown, among many other accomplishments that will continue to benefit San Bruno long into the future. Now, therefore, we, members of the City Council of the City of San Bruno, and speaking on behalf of the citizens of San Bruno, do hereby recognize and extend our sincere appreciation to Mayor Larry Franzella for his dedicated service to the residents of San Bruno. Dated this first day of December, 2009. Larry. We do have a small additional token of appreciation from the City Council and, in fact, all of the citizens of San Bruno. This is a mission bell, and you can take this off if you want to hear it go. It says to Mayor Larry Franzella, Mayor, November 15th, 1999, December 1st, 2009, in appreciation for your years of dedicated service to the citizens of San Bruno. Congratulations. We were actually debating between that and those big trays of little sandwiches that we have in study sessions.
I thought it might be a clock.
There are a couple of other individuals that would like to recognize Larry at this time. I would like to call on Mark Church from the County of San Mateo.
Thank you very much. First, let me offer my congratulations to the incoming mayor, Jim Ruane, on his election, and to Councilman Kennebara on his reelection. I've had the pleasure of knowing Larry since the 1970s when I first started practicing law at Ross Hackett and Siegel across from San Bruno City Hall. Larry and I served together in the San Bruno Rotary Club for a number of years, and then the Millbrae Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. When I learned of Larry's decision to run for public office, I was delighted because I knew that his practical, common sense approach to problems would resonate with the voters. And during his, is it 22 years, Larry? How many years?
18.
8, okay. Well, give or take a few. It felt like 22 probably. But during his 18 years in public office, including his 10 years as mayor, Larry has always been a strong leader who never hesitated to take a firm position on issues where he felt were in the best interest of his community. So Larry, as president of the Board of Supervisors, and on behalf of the people of San Mateo County, I want to thank you for your many years of exemplary service to the city. You have represented your city extremely well, and you've always been a tireless advocate on its behalf. And as you look back over the years of your public service, I think you can do so with a sense of pride in knowing your community is a better place because you have served. And so on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, Larry, I want to present you with this resolution in recognition of your outstanding service, and we extend to you our best wishes for the future. Congratulations. Thank you for that faux pas. I want to congratulate Rico Medina on his re-election as well.
This time I'd like to call up Jerry Hill, who's going to represent the state of California, the Assembly, and also has a proclamation from Congresswoman Jackie Spear.
Well, thank you, Mayor-elect Ruane. It's an honor to be here this evening. On a personal note, since I've been in elected office, I've known Larry Franzella. And I've always looked to him for leadership, for guidance, for friendship, and probably more importantly, for the courage that it takes to be a mayor of a city like San Bruno, and to carry it and take it and bring it to where it is today. And a lot of that is because of the leadership of Larry and the work that he's done as mayor of San Bruno. And it really shows just by looking at any avenue, any place that you walk, any park that you look at. It's all there, and it shows the great work that Larry has done. And he's been a good friend, not just to me, but I think to everyone in San Mateo County. As I was a city council member and a member of the Board of Supervisors, I always looked to Larry for that support, that guidance, and that friendship for everyone. And not just in San Bruno, but he took it beyond that, because he looked at issues regionally, and that's what's so important today. Whether it's transportation or whether it's health care, something that doesn't affect the city, but he understands it and knows what's best for the city. So I'm privileged today to present two opportunities for Larry. One is Congresswoman Spear, and her able assistant Brian Perkins is in the audience today, but asked me to present this since I was up here. But this is a great honor for someone, and it's to recognize by Congresswoman Spear in the congressional record. And this is placed in the congressional record honoring Larry Franzella for his great work and appreciation for that as mayor of the city of San Bruno. And it's a beautiful resolution showing what was inserted into the congressional record today, Tuesday, December 1st. And it outlines some of the great work that Larry has done, and with directions to the Speaker of the House. So this is a wonderful honor, and let me present that on behalf of Congresswoman Jackie Spear.
Thank you.
And not that the state has any more money, that this is larger than the one from Congress, because we don't have. But this is a resolution from the California legislature to honor Larry Franzella for his great work and the 22 years, I guess it's 18 as elected, but you've spent a lot of time before that working in the city in different venues. It talks about his work in the committees that he sat on. Before that, the city's Citizens Crime Prevention Committee, that he was a founding member of the Airport Roundtable and numerous other committees. But there's one little paragraph, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I think it really kind of exemplifies what Larry is all about. Whereas intelligent and articulate, aware and involved, Mayor Larry Franzella is an excellent example of a public-spirited citizen willing to assume the responsibilities of leadership, and he has served the city of San Bruno with distinction. That says it all. Larry, thank you for those 22 years.
We have one more presentation, Amy Fink.
Larry. On behalf of the San Bruno Rotary Club, I want to say everybody said all the wonderful things about you already, so I'm just going to reinforce that you are a class act. You run a hell of a meeting. You're a great friend, and I know that you won't disappear. You'll still be in the background, and if anyone needs you, you'll come forth, and you'll still serve the city with the same class and style that you always have. And I'm just delighted to know you as a friend and as a Rotarian, and I'm just, this is just a small token of our appreciation for all the wonderful things you've done to represent the city of San Bruno.
Thank you all. I actually thought this was Jim Ruane's night, but I guess it's shifted a little just at the beginning.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. And I will keep my comments brief, but I certainly have a few that I want to make. It's back in June that I made the decision not to run for re-election in anticipation of impending organizational changes within my company. And sadly, as many of you know, that excuse me, turned out to be the right choice. I've been very fortunate to serve the citizens of San Bruno for the past 10 years as their mayor, and I'll be forever grateful for that opportunity to have served and have been elected to 5 terms as mayor. But as I look back over the past 10 years, there's a number of major accomplishments that we, with the assistance of the council, were able to achieve. We saw, as was mentioned, the near completion of the crossing development with nearly 1,000 residential units, San Bruno's first senior housing project. Ground has been broken for a much-needed restaurant with banquet facilities in the city, and I'm confident that soon a hotel will be under construction. We've seen the renovation of the shops at Tanforan, major traffic improvements on El Camino. We're now realizing the benefits from the first 10 years of success of the redevelopment agency and the massing of affordable housing dollars. We've seen the signalization of the intersection of San Bruno Avenue and Shelter Creek. No easy task working with Caltrans. You'd think you could just call someone and order a signal, but that was a 3-year battle. During my tenure as mayor, BART has began operations in San Bruno. A new police station was built. We've seen downtown improvements, many new housing developments. We've developed a stronger relationship with the city of San Bruno and the county and all of the cities within our county. A new Caltrain grade separation project is proceeding to break ground in anticipation of breaking ground next year. And I certainly couldn't leave without mentioning our median landscaping. San Bruno Avenue from I-280 to Skyline Boulevard is in and flourishing. The El Camino medians are approved, and the first phase is now under construction and soon to be completed. Nothing could have been accomplished without the cooperation of the council members I've worked with, and I'd like to express my appreciation to Councilmember O'Connell, Ibarra, Medina, and Ruane. And I, too, have some presentations here. I have just a small token of appreciation for each of you that I would like to just have you remember the years that we worked together and time we spent together on the council. Ken? Thank you. And Irene. I would also like to acknowledge former Councilmember Pallas, who I served on the council while I was mayor during my tenure. I truly appreciate your support and respect these past years. The smooth transition of power is something that's admired in this country as it is in our city. I'll leave office tonight knowing that I'm leaving the city in good hands. The ensuing years will bring with them many of the same financial challenges that the past have, and I know the leadership is in place to face those challenges. I also want to thank the staff of this city, because therein lies the dedication that keeps everything working, and your efforts are truly appreciated. There are a number of people here this evening that have supported me in this endeavor from the very beginning, and I thank you. And of course, special thanks and acknowledgement and appreciation to my partner Michael and my family that are here this evening. And in the words of Mayor Giuliani, I leave you tonight as mayor to resume the much more honorable title of citizen, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.